Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyra, and here on this channel, we love our makeup. But we're not looking for Instagram fame. We're not looking for runway editorial looks. We're here for real makeup, for real life, and real people. Today's video I'm very excited to do. This will be my second dupes video for you guys, and I think I have some good ones here today. It's definitely heavy on the cheeks and the lips. That's about all I have for you today, but I do have swatches and up-close photos as well as demos of each of the products side by side. So if you want to guess which side of my face is high-end or which side of my face is more affordable, then go ahead and leave that down in the comments right now. But with all of that said, let's get into it. So I'm going to start with highlighter today. The two highlighters that I'll be comparing are the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade 01 Highlight. This is a mini, and this is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. I know a lot of people love this highlighter, even though it's been on the market for a really long time. So the drugstore or more affordable option that I have for you is the Revolution Highlight Reloaded in the shade Just My Type. Not only do these look really similar side by side, but they are super similar on the skin. The one note I have for you is that if you want to be beaming, you can get that right off the bat with this. Or if you want to be more subtle, this is going to be subtle right off the bat. However, this can be built to be more beaming like this one. And this one can be toned down by tapping off your brush and using a fluffier highlighting brush, really buffing it into skin. So they maybe don't look exactly the same right off the bat, but they are so super similar that, you know, I'm not going to tell you guys something is a dupe when it's not. These are definitely dupes for each other. I feel like the Laura Mercier is definitely a little bit more smooth, and like I said, you can build it up to be really blinding, but right off the bat you're going to get that soft lit from within glow that I think a lot of us are looking for more these days than years past. And the highlighter Reloaded from Revolution, you're getting a ton of product in here for a very inexpensive price. You can just glow to the gods with this one. And with any highlighter, if you're looking to sort of tone it down or have it look more natural, you would have seen, possibly if I left it in the demo, that I like to take my sponge, my damp sponge, and just press the highlighter into the skin afterwards. It helps it to sort of melt in with the rest of your cheek products, as well as picks up any excess highlighter that might be on your cheeks. So if you did guess, this side of my face is the high-end side, and this side is the more affordable side. I personally cannot tell a difference, but this is what side these were on. Moving on to blush. Both of these are sold at Sephora, but one is definitely cheaper than the other, especially if we're talking about the full size prices, which is how I will compare these, even though I have a mini of the more expensive product. So these are two cream blushes. One is the Tarte Breezy Cream Blush in the shade Peach Sunset. This is a beautiful sort of burnt peach shade, but this is what I have on the high-end side. And then on the more affordable side, I have the Tower 28 Beach Please blush in the shade Magic Hour. So if you look at these are definitely similar. The difference lies here, and this may be a matter of choosing which is going to work better for you or your skin type. So the Tarte Peach Sunset blush is beautiful. However, it is a little bit more matte. and it is very creamy still in the pan, just as creamy as the Tower 28, but it has more of a matte finish, whereas the Tower 28 has more of a dewy finish. So if you have oily skin or anything like that, you might consider picking up the more matte version. However, I have oily skin and I love both. I do think that the Tower 28 is a little bit more forgiving in terms of using it over or under powder. I do find that the Tarte one works better if I put it on before I powdered. However, today in the demo, I did put these both on over powder. They work fine. I just find that this one works better under powder. I like these both either with a brush or a sponge, so either way works no matter how you like to do it. I definitely think that if you're more into using your fingers and your hands to get into your makeup and apply them, that the Tower 28 is probably the better option. But my favorite of the two is definitely the Tower 28, and it has nothing to do with the price, but everything to do with the finish. Now, I said it's dewy, and it's definitely dewy, but it's absolutely gorgeous on the skin. It does not remain tacky or sticky or anything like that, but it gives you this natural, juicy glow to your skin. I have two shades of this. My other shade is a beautiful, deeper berry shade, and I think no matter what shade you go with in these Tower 28 blushes, you would be happy with that. But if you are all about that matte look, and I do think that we are trending back towards a more matte look, then the Tower 28 might be the right way to go. I definitely recommend getting a mini. I would never buy the full size of the cream blush. The next product is also blush, and this will be a demo on a different day, so I do not have these products on my cheeks right now, but I am comparing the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Stick in the shade Werk with the Honest Beauty Crème Cheek Blush in the shade Rose Pink. I love both of these. I currently have the Honest Beauty one in my project pan, and I just really love it for an everyday look. And the Milk Makeup one is definitely a favorite, and I think a lot of us do own it or covet it. So you'll see here, these are very, very similar. Again, just a slight difference in finish. This is going to be just a natural skin-like finish, not matte, not dewy, but like a regular, like a satin, I guess, if it was a powder blush is what I would call it. Whereas this one does remain a little bit dewy, kind of like the Tower 28 ones. And again, I really prefer the Honest Beauty for the reason that I prefer the Tower 28. I like that little bit of a glossy, juicy look to my cheek. It looks healthy and it looks like I have better skin. However, I love the Milk Makeup Stick for a different reason, and that is that I absolutely love this on the lips as much as I do on the cheeks. This is a beautiful color. Of course, these are very, 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 very similar colors. So this one does look nice on the lips as well. There's just something special about the Milk Makeup one that I absolutely love on the lips, however. I think these are great. I don't think you could go wrong with either one. Again, if you decided to go with the Milk Makeup Stick, I would highly recommend you go with a mini. I don't even know if they sell the large blushes anymore. From what I can tell, they're discontinuing those as well as the large Milk Makeup Bronzer Stick. So, you know, price it out. Do your makeup math if you want to know what the better deal is. But I absolutely love both of the blushes. I think it's just depending on what you're looking for in terms of finish. All right, let's talk about some lip product dupes, starting with a liner. Today I compared the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Iconic Nude. This is a huge favorite for the beauty community overall, but I am comparing it with the Milani Color Statement lip liner in the shade All Natural. These are very, very close. I think you may or may not be able to tell a slight color difference in the swatches or in the application, but I think overall you're going to get such a similar look that no one else would be able to tell. If you really need that lip liner to go cool toned, like if you need that cool tone in your lip liner, I would definitely still recommend the Charlotte Tilbury. But if you're okay with just a slight difference in the colors, I think these Milani pencils are exceptional, and they are the wooden sharpenable pencils, and the Charlotte Tilbury is a sharpenable pencil, but it's got like that soft wood, if you know what I'm saying. The only thing I will say in terms of these are the lasting power. The Charlotte Tilbury, if you put this on to your just regular dry lips, meaning no lip balm or anything like that, or at least you blot off the excess, and you put this on, this is going to last for a long time. The Milani's, these last pretty well. I think overall, when you're getting a wooden lip liner, you're going to get better lasting power than if it was like a retractable liner. So if you don't have any trouble with that, or you don't mind reapplication, I definitely would go for the Milani, because this is a really beautiful lip liner. I am still hunting for the perfect dupe for my MAC Whirl lip pencil. And so I had bought 2 of these Milani liners, hoping maybe one would be, but alas, it is not. But these are super similar, and I'm so glad, because I feel like I'm already blowing through this lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury, and I love it so much, but it is so expensive, and I really don't want to buy it again if I don't have to. Next, I want to compare a couple of lip glosses. This is one that immediately surfaced in my mind palace of makeup, and that is the Tower 28 ShineOn Lip Jelly in the shade Cashew, with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Amber. They look slightly different, I think, in the tubes, but on the lips, as you'll see in the demo, when this thins out a little bit to the consistency of the Lifter Gloss, these are so super similar in color. In formula, I think the Tower 28 is a little bit more slippy. It feels a little bit more like a lip oil or something that would be nourishing to the lips. Whereas, as much as I love it, with the Maybelline, it's just a standard lip gloss. But, I mean, it's a good formula, good lip gloss formula. It's not sticky or anything like that. It's not gloopy, too thick, too thin, anything. It is a beautiful gloss formula, but it is different than the Tower 28 that feels more like something that's meant to hydrate your lips, I guess. But these are beautiful. I am so glad to have found a shade dupe with these 2. That way, when I run out of the Tower 28 or even the Maybelline, I know that I don't need to repurchase both, or I can work through both and then make the decision on which one to repurchase, because I do love this color. It's a great gloss color for just about any time of year, especially for my warmer skin tone. And lastly, one of these products I did not purchase, and that is the super duper high-end Giorgio Armani Lip Power Lipstick in the shade 504 Flirt. This is a stunning color, but immediately upon receiving this in PR from Influencer and the brand, I was like, that looks like one of my favorite lipsticks. And so I decided to swatch it out, and I found a 100% dupe in the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick line, and it is the shade Rum Raisin. These 2, in my eyes and in my demo, are dupes. If you've been wanting something like this, buy the Revlon. I love the formula. I think the formulas are very similar. One is not more matte and, you know, one more cream formula. These are so super similar. You know, I don't know that anybody's necessarily like, oh, I need to have that Giorgio Armani lipstick. But if you're looking for a lipstick in a similar shade, I would definitely go with Revlon Rum Raisin. It's a favorite for me. It's a favorite fall lipstick. It's just a favorite altogether. I still have it on from applying it for the demo, but I do have a little bit of a lighter lipstick now, highlighting the center of my lips. And that, my friends, is a wrap. Those are all of the dupes that I have for you today. How many did we do? 6. That's not bad. Let me know down below if you are enjoying these dupe videos, if you find them helpful, and did you guess correctly which side was high-end and which one was affordable? And with all of that said, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate your time as always, and I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days, and I'll see you in my next video soon.